Happy Friday, Freedom Family. It's Pastor Jay. Welcome to Recharge. Recharge is the shot of energy that you need at the end of your week from God's Word. Question for you, because y'all know that's what I do. What comes to your mind when you hear Jesus' words, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest"? The reason why I ask that is because a lot of things come to my mind when I hear that verse. And over the next couple weeks, I want us to really just kind of ponder and meditate and think about, what did Jesus mean? And what are we supposed to do with what Jesus means when he says, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden"? I want to start with the first three words that Jesus uses. Jesus says, "Come to me." When I think about those words, what I hear is an invitation. Jesus says, "Come to me." It's like a dad who is seeing their child wounded that fell in the street, and he says, "Come to me. I want to give something to you. I want to provide something for you." Jesus says, "Come to me." But as we think about the words "come to me," I think one of the questions that we have to answer is, why don't we come to him? Jesus is making an invitation to us, and the invitation is open and it's always there for us. The question is, why don't we come to Jesus? Now, some of us do, but some of us don't. So Jesus says, "Come to me." And as I thought about that, I think one of the things that makes it difficult is the fact that it's Jesus. Now, that sounds weird coming from me. It sounds weird talking in a church context, that it would be weird for people to come to Jesus, but let's be honest, Jesus is perfect. And one of the things that I think can get in the way of our coming to Jesus is that we forget that Jesus understands. We forget that Jesus endured hardship like us. We forget that the Bible tells us that he can sympathize with our weaknesses. Like, that means he understands. I think another thing that makes it difficult to come to Jesus is just the simple fact that we have other options. There are a lot of other things that make that same invitation. There are a lot of other things that say, "Come to me." Sleep says, "Come to me." And Jesus is offering rest, but sleep is not necessarily the same thing as rest. TV says, "Come to me." Sex says, "Come to me." Drugs say, "Come to me." Alcohol says, "Come to me." Friendships say, "Come to me." Fun adventures say, "Come to me." And I think that those things get in the way of our coming to Jesus. It's not that those things are always inherently bad. Some of them are not good for us. Some of them are not wise. Some of them are and could be sinful. But I think that we should think about it. I think we should think about what prevents us from coming to Jesus, the Jesus that is making an invitation for us. This is our Friday Recharge. And the reason why I think that this is the shot of energy that we need is because inevitably all of us are facing, have faced, and will face something that we need assistance with, something that we need help with, something that we need comfort from. And Jesus makes an invitation to us, and he says, "Come." He says, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I'll give you rest." So my invitation for you is to come to Jesus. Come to Jesus and receive what it is that he has to offer. Come to Jesus and get what it is that he has to give. And let that carry you through to next week. Come to Jesus. Love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.